Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am filming the top 10 products that make me feel pretty. Somewhat of a tag. I was asked to do this by Rochelle over at Glam Moms, so thank you so much for tagging me. And it's somewhat of a tag because there really aren't any questions other than just showing the top 10 products that make you feel pretty. I went over 10 products because there's different things that make me feel pretty. So the number one foundation for me that always just makes me feel pretty because of the great coverage and the finish is perfect is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Now I have two of these. My shade during the really like winter, spring without a tan color is the shade 2N1, and then I have one in 3N1, which is more of my summer shade going into fall because that's when I'm outside a lot. We have a lot of sun here. As you know, here in Texas, it's like scorching hot during the summer. So 2N1 and 3N1, but again, just really like the coverage, the finish of this. It holds up and wears really long. So this is like my go-to foundation that always makes me feel pretty because it covers up like most of my imperfections, that kind of thing. So there's that. Now the powder that I love wearing on top of that, that really just kind of, I don't know, almost makes everything disappear and almost makes me look airbrushed. It just looks so beautiful on my skin, is an Hourglass powder, and I've talked about this one as well. And this is the Hourglass powder in Dim Light, which is this one right here. So it's just the perfect color for my skin, and I just smooth it all over my face. And I feel, again, like my face almost looks airbrushed. These, by the way, could also be called like my Holy Grail products as of now. Like a lot of these products are Holy Grail for me. So I'll probably add that like in the title somewhere. So that's the powder. As for bronzer and blush, I have two. And these are also Holy Grail for me. So it's from NARS and the duo is absolutely perfect. So these are the two shades that I'm talking about. Mine is broken, but it's the Laguna bronzer, which you can tell is very much loved, and the Orgasm blush. And I am wearing the blush today. I'm not wearing the bronzer just because there's very little and it's hard to get out. But I just love these two. These are absolutely perfection for me. They always work all year round. I don't wait for spring or summer to pull this out. I just wear it anytime that I want to. And then the bronzer just absolutely works. Like it's not too light, it's not too dark, it's not too orange. It's just, as you hear me say a lot, it's that happy medium color that just always works for me. So these two are definitely Holy Grail. I guess we'll go into lips next. And you have seen this on Instagram a couple of times. I always reach for this color whenever I not only want to feel pretty, but I want to feel sexy. And it's a MAC lipstick. It was limited edition. It is MAC's Riri Woo. Even though this was limited edition, you can still get Ruby Woo, which is pretty similar. So here it is here. It's just a matte red. And I am just telling you, this lipstick is absolute perfection whenever I want to feel sexy. So I do have a video coming up next week, and that will be showing you like all the lipsticks that make me feel sexy. So it's going to be this one, and then I will be mentioning some others. So there's kind of like a little teaser right there, I guess. All right, next up for eyeshadow, there's two that I really love together or separate, and I'm wearing one of them today. So the one that I'm wearing today in my crease is NARS Galapagos, and I've talked about this one before. It is the perfect shade for just like either deepening up the outer V or deepening up the crease shade. I absolutely love it, and this will take me forever to finish because a little bit goes a long way. It's very pigmented. And it's just that really pretty deep brown, but it's not too rich. I don't know. It's just perfection for me. So here's Galapagos. It's a really rich brown with gold shimmer in it, although the shimmer does not necessarily translate over to the eye. You can use any champagne-y beige bone color on the lid, and even if you didn't have another crease color, again, if you're just starting off, or if you wanted to keep it really simple and just use that one color on the lid and put this in the crease or the outer V, that alone would make the look so pretty because this is such a great color. So I love this one. And then the one shadow lid color, I mean, there's so many that I really love, but the one that I would say always works and always makes me feel pretty no matter what I use in the crease or if I use it alone is MAC's Tan Pigment. So this is a great color. It's a little bronzy, it's a little champagne-y, it has a little pink to it, and it's great used wet or dry. there it is right there, and it's very, very light on. I did almost like a sheer wash of color, but you can build it up. Here it is in the packaging. It's absolutely perfection. It's even more gorgeous when it's wet. It's really intense and metallic when it's wet. Any medium brown will look really good in the crease with this color. And if you're kind of hesitant because it's so much product, you can always split it with a friend, buy like a little one of those little containers or sifters and split the cost with a friend and split the product with a friend. MAC Tan pigment for me is a must-have. Always makes me feel really pretty because the color is absolutely gorgeous. The next product is a concealer, and having a concealer that gives you really good coverage and that doesn't budge always makes me feel really pretty. I don't use this on a daily basis because of what I do in my everyday life, but if I'm going out or if I have a special event, or most of the time when I'm filming, not all the time, but most of the time, I will use this concealer right here, and it's the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. My shade is in the shade NW20. I think it's absolutely fantastic. It is holy grail status for me. It is everything that everybody says it is. So MAC Pro Longwear Concealer is definitely a must-have. Always does exactly what it's supposed to do, and I absolutely love it. Next is an eyeliner, and if you guys have been watching me a while, this is not going to come as a surprise. This is my holy grail liner. Some of you are already saying it and already like know what I'm going to say. But honestly, I have allergies from February through July. My allergy season is really bad. I have a lot of itching, burning, watery eyes. And so it's really hard for me to find an eyeliner that truly stays, does not budge when I'm fidgeting with my eyes and my lashes and I'm rubbing. This one just does not go anywhere. So I've tried many drugstores, many high-end. They have all failed on me, at least from the ones that I have tried. I'm not saying I've tried them all, but I've tried a lot and they just don't compare to this. And it's my Bobbi Brown Longwear Gel Liner. I love how long it lasts. I love that it doesn't budge. I love the color. I'm already almost done with it. I've already hit the bottom. So this color right here is Chocolate Shimmer Ink, and it is a rich chocolate color with a little tiny bit of red tones in there, and it does have some really fine shimmer, but it doesn't, again, really translate over the eye. You have to like really be up like in somebody's face to notice it, but again, it works. And I know because it works and the color is so beautiful and so perfect. It's not like an intense black or too light of a brown. Like the color's perfect and it's always reliable. So there's that. Okay, and then of course for my brows, having my brows done always makes me feel pretty because I do have light, sparse brows. Also having a color that I know always works is really good too. And so for me, that is the eyeshadow from MAC in charcoal brown. Hello, I was gonna say chocolate brown. No, it's charcoal brown, and it is a matte. And so this is what I use for my eyebrows. I do have it on today. I've been using this for over a year and it always works. I've tried many products. Well, I love this. So that right there is it, I think, for 10 products. I think those were 10 products that make me feel pretty, but I do have a few more that I think are really key, and I want to include those as well because they're pretty much holy grail, love them, and very important. And in addition to makeup products, just extra things that help me feel pretty. So the first one is the Scandinavia Bridal Makeup Finish Setting Spray. I have posted a picture on Instagram, and this baby just really holds my makeup absolutely all day. So whenever I spray this, when I'm done applying my makeup, I know that at night when I take a shower, my makeup looks exactly the same. And having makeup, you know, having like that really pretty look all day definitely makes me feel pretty. So a great setting spray, whatever works for you is great. This one, I've also tested many. This one just works for me. This is the only one that has done like wonders for me, and I absolutely love it. Would highly recommend it. Okay, next is fragrance. I actually have a lot that I really love, but this one I have used, goodness gracious, for years and years and years. It always works, always makes me feel like clean and feminine and pretty, and it's Ralph Lauren Romance. I think I used to use this like in my college years, but again, it smells really good. It's definitely like clean but floral, feminine. I don't know. I absolutely love it. It's always worked for me. So Ralph Lauren Romance always makes me feel pretty, in addition to other perfumes. But if I had to pick one, this would probably be it at the moment. Okay, the last thing I have to show you is nail polish. Always having my nails done and having a color that I really love always makes me feel pretty. And so my two favorite colors are pink and purple. So really, if I were to show you like all the pinks that I love, that would be like a whole other separate video. All the purples that I love would be another separate video, because I have so many pinks and purples that I really love on my skin tone. And so I brought two out because these two I'm really loving. So this one is from Orly and it's Choreographed Chaos. I am wearing it on my nails right now. It is a super bright pink color, but it has like a little bit of like a purple iridescent sheen to it. I doubt you're going to be able to pick it up, but there it is right there. This is one of those colors that is a great mani or petty color, especially if you have a deeper skin tone. Like this works on every skin tone, but if you have like a nice tan color, this would look absolutely gorgeous on you. And the other one that I'm really loving that is fairly new to me is China Glaze in a Lily Bit. And this is from their new spring collection. It's a very pale lavender with like pink hues to it. I have this currently on my toes as a pedicure color. I absolutely love it. I have gotten compliments on it. And so this shade of lavender with a little bit of pink also really makes me feel pretty. So having a great nail polish is essential to me. So I think that's pretty much it. A lot of those are holy grail. I think most of those are holy grail products for me, and products that just always work, products that make me feel pretty. So I hope that you enjoyed that. If you have any recommendations for me and products that make you feel pretty, then definitely let me know down below. If you are a YouTuber, feel free to do this video. I will tag some of you down below. I'm not going to tag a whole bunch of people because that would be like a really long list, but I will definitely tag some of you down below. Thank you so much for watching everything that I'm wearing on my face, my nails, and everywhere else you can find me on social media. All of that is always in the description box below. So thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you on Thursday with a brand new video. Bye.